So I'm sure you know by now that NVP CMX2 allows you to kind of find any image online and extract a color palette from it and then apply what we call the essence of that color palette to your image. And that's true, but I want to make sure you don't forget that literally any image works. So let's talk about a quick demo here. How about my own images, huh? How about that? These are shots that I took years ago. And let's say I have a new shot here. I just finished editing. It looks pretty good, but I'm like, I need some color, but I don't exactly know what. But I remember I had this beautiful sunset that I shot almost 10 years ago in rural Nevada. And I was like, well, let's try that. Okay, cool. So we take CMX2, right? Make sure we're on that image and we quickly scan it or analyze it. And now we have a palette. You can kind of see what sort of colors pop up. Obviously, it's pretty monochromatic with the kind of tan sand look. Go back to our image that we want to apply to and we apply. There we go. And now we can start playing around with like opacity. We can change the smoothness, even though it doesn't need really any smoothness. I can increase the opacity and try maybe just the shadows, maybe just the highlights, maybe in the midtones, maybe the deeper shadows, I should say there, or none at all. But let's take that opacity down. I can also try overlay, make it a little stronger, but less opacity, so I have some contrast. So from this to that, as you can see, it reflects my beautiful sunset shot perfectly. It's my own shot, and I love that. If I don't want that, let me try this one. It's going to have some different tones in it. Let's see what it does. So we'll go ahead and analyze the pool shot. And yep, we have some blues and whatnot in it. So let's see what we can do. I probably want a little less blues in it. I want the blues, right? But I'm thinking I want some of the tan as well. So I'm probably going to turn off some of these blues. As you can see the result right here. Come back over here and simply apply. And now we replace that. Obviously, it's a little more subtle, but I can increase the opacity. I'll put it on soft light. Well, you know, overlay might still work. It adds that pop of contrast. Looks kind of nice, actually. Yeah. And I can also put that again only in the deepest of shadows if I want. That kind of gives me more of a muted tone. Put it only in the mids. All that looks good, but I think I'm going to go with that and brighten it a bit. And maybe a little less. You know, soft light. Has to be soft light. Too much contrast. See, so now I have a blue-ish tone in my shadows, kind of reflects what the jeans are doing perhaps, and then it goes up to different tones. And I can play with this. I can modify this any way I like. But that's the beauty of it. It's not just images that, you know, I'm going to go ahead and scan my sunset one again. It's not just images you find online. It could be your own images that you draw inspiration from and bring them to your current or your new images.